The SWK Import Center is accessed through a browser. Based on username and password, the user can see all or restricted screens. This is the manufacturer screen, and this is the purchaser screen. Jim, the purchaser, presses the sync button to import purchase orders from the ERP, and he clicks on Add New to process. He chooses which order he's going to process. He views vendor, customer, and purchase order number. Notice the progress bar on top. For every item, Jim indicates the packaging required, how many are to be packed in each case, and the load sequence. Here he can modify the load sequence as well by clicking on the drop-down. Jim indicates if inspection is required, as well as mandatory documentation. He then uploads the original purchase order, and a confirmation page appears with the order, with added information of documents required, packaging, and quantity thereof. He clicks Confirm, and a PDF is produced, and the vendor, in this case iPhone, gets an alert that an order has been issued. This PDF is produced. Cindy from Alfred logs in and is able to view incoming order. She can view highlights, the actual purchase order, the certificates, and process to indicate how many shipments they expect to send and expected shipment dates. And also, how many of each item is expected to be sent in each shipment. Jim will be alerted an acknowledgement has been issued. He views open orders, sees the acknowledgement, how many are expected to ship, and when. This is updated to the ERP. The manufacturer can see shipping dates and commitments they have made. He clicks on Process to indicate items made, say 2000 and 2000, and save. And then proceed to loading to create the packages. The system automatically tells him quantity of packages and number of items in each. They pack it all. As soon as they confirm, the customer gets an alert that packaging is done. Jim can view packing details on the other side and decides the loading sequence of the packages. He selects the container size and customer. The tracker keeps track of volume or weight, whichever is reached first, and helps him load multiple containers. He views the purchase order load sequence, decides to load all, and sees the running total. He can decide the final load sequence now across multiple orders. He can also decide how they are able to be loaded in each container, and this is being done by the customer. The loading slip is produced and can be printed at the customer's end, as well as the vendor's. The vendor is able to go in and view the containers. This packing slip has emerged. The container arrives and details entered. Note that this information can be captured by EDI also. The container packing slip is now available, showing full details. A printed PDF is given to the loading crew, who can then accordingly fill each container in correct sequences with correct packages. The ship arrives, and they receive a bill of lading, enter the bill of lading number, date, and all containers that will be covered by the bill of lading, and the ship name. All the bill of lading that will be on the ship, and the ETA. The manufacturer's job is done. The customer, on the other side, is able to see order shipment details, the name of the vessel, bill of lading number, and all containers. For further information, please contact SWK.